Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
I'm Steve. What's going on, everybody?
We're getting into the thick of this now.
Oh, yeah. The last one was my favorite one by far.
Yeah, they've progressively just keep getting better.
I think it might also be because I have a crush on Theodora.
Yeah, that's very good reason.
I love her.
Yeah. Now I want to know what the hell... I think we're getting to Luke, and then we're going to get to Nell after
yeah.
that, I would imagine.
Yep.
At least that's the order they've been going through. And Luke and Nell are the most interesting ones to me, I think, because they are the only two that were really seeing ghosts all the time. You know?
Yeah, I'm real interested in finding out about that girl that he's been drawing since he was a little kid.
Yeah,
she clearly stayed with him, because if the bent neck lady stayed with Nell, they must have just had lifetime ghosts with them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but what I want to know too is what happened. It seemed like Nell was good for a while.
Yeah. Right,
what happened? Why did it come back?
If Bent Neck Lady came back, maybe drove her nuts or something.
That's pretty much what she said when she talked to her dad. She's like, she's back.
Right.
So, that means for a while she was not there for whatever reason.
Right, and I'm interested in seeing. I know it'll be probably towards the end of it, but why Luke was in Steven's apartment taking the camera.
I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I was going to get to next. If this one shows us the lead up to that, and then it gets to a point where we see that scene again.
I bet you we do from Luke's point of view.
Correct.
Luke coming out of the apartment and bumping into Steven.
Yeah, or we see him going into the apartment taking the stuff,
Yeah.
And then you follow him right down the stairs.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if it did.
No, I feel like that's definitely happening.
Yeah. And then, what was I going to say? And then Theodora's got this touch. So that's gonna. I feel like eventually we're gonna get to a point where all the siblings are gonna come together to go back to the house with the dad.
And then the story will progress as normal.
Maybe the last few.
Right. Yeah, because I really want to know what she saw when she touched Nell.
Well, that's my guess because there's 10 episodes.
I think so.
So.
How many kids are there? 5.
5. So that's 5 episodes, and I bet you the one after that, maybe we'll get a mom and dad episode. And then it'll just catch up to the present where they all come together at the...
Right.
I didn't even think about the mom and the dad story. I would love that because I want to know more about the mom. What happened?
Yeah, it seems like that's the path they're going down. I think somebody might have said that in the comments too.
That's surely what it seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, I want to know what the hell happened. That's my biggest question so far. I want to know the most what happened between that night that the father freaked out. What did he see? What happened with the mom? How did she die? When specifically did she die?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
How long before that night was it?
And how do the Dudleys know?
Well, there's something up with
everything that's going on, right? What's going on with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And did Mrs. Dudley not want them Luke to go on that elevator to go downstairs because she knew what was down there?
That's what they're making it seem like. That's the only way that I took it.
Yeah.
That she knew that there's creatures down there, not creatures or.
Because why else would she not want him to go down?
Right.
Or was she? I can understand it for safety reasons, but why she was
grabbing them aggressively.
Yeah. Yep. So she had to know something.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, Mr. Dudley was
didn't even know the room
existed. Didn't even know that there's that ladder, that trap door under there. Not trap door. Secret door.
That's because that, what is it called? Butler's elevator?
Oh, I forget. They said they called it something specific. I don't remember what it was though.
A dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was supposed to go up. That's supposed to go from the kitchen up to the.
It goes
room.
Up and down. Yeah.
Yeah. But he might not have even known that it went down.
Who?
Mr. Dudley. He might not have known that room existed, which adds more mystery to Mrs. Dudley because
why was she so afraid of that?
Maybe she's the only one that knows.
Or we're just looking into it too much, and she's just
was just afraid she was going to lose the kids.
Yeah, her scared to get hurt on it. You know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think there's something more to it.
Yeah, I'm interested in finding out about that for sure.
Yeah. Let's watch it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
Yes, he's talking.
Can you believe me, don't you, Abigail?
Yep. And they're not showing us her. Oh. It's so weird. Do you think all these ghosts are people that used to live there at one point?
Maybe.
Maybe the bent neck lady is actually Mrs. Hill?
Could very well be. And something awful happened to the
Or
family.
maybe that was one of their kids.
Yeah. Could very well be.
Because why? And again, it comes back down to what's behind that red door.
Yeah. It could be Mr. Hill.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like
it's just a trapped ghost, you know? Like,
right.
I don't know what their powers are though, you know? Like,
Yeah. I didn't think that the show had powers until Theodora. You know what I mean? Like
a little mystical stuff.
right.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, and she's staring at me. Eyeless even, I can tell. So I grabbed this
Do you think at this point Luke knows that Abigail was a
What
ghost?
I could think about was
I don't know.
how to make it stop.
I feel like this guy's going through the same shit, just in a different way.
I didn't follow that. You kidding me?
Yeah. If he tells the true story, he'll follow that shit.
Yeah, right.
So here goes.
1,
It'll be his whole story.
Yep.
2,
I wish I could play these simple games still and be entertained.
6,
He's putting up armies to kill this guy.
Yeah.
7. This house is bad, Dad. It's bad.
Boy, oh boy, we could have a heck of a yard sale, guys.
Imagine
Yeah.
being the parents and then finding out
Right.
that he was telling the truth. You feel like a piece of shit.
Big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary. So what do you say, champ?
That's what I'm saying. You feel so shitty once you
You
find
should.
out.
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
To go and play.
Kids' books are on the lower shelf, so even a little boy with a wheelchair can reach his favorites.
She's giving a very detailed answer here.
That got really specific.
It must be a vision that she's having like Theodora.
Maybe.
No sobriety, it's full term. It's a fully formed little baby anywhere. No one's clean as an house.
7 o'clock, lights out.
Yeah, he seems real focused now.
You're right.
What's wrong?
I think you're right. I think it's gonna end up being that the ghost comes back to him too.
Ghost is definitely coming to him now.
Yeah, it has to be. What else would they show?
1203.
Yep.
This is when Nellie died.
Oh, right. Oh, he's seeing her too. I wonder why he got fucked up. Imagine seeing that. And then
Did you
finding
say
it.
go?
Go, yeah. She's trying to say go back to the house, go home.
You're scared. No, I'm not. I can tell. How? Because I'm scared.
Yep. These two just saw some crazy shit. And they were the youngest ones and were both at that age already figuring out something's wrong with this house, you know? Oh!
That's probably the lady that died in that bed. Remember
Yeah.
when Theo said he was sick bed?
That one actually got me. I saw it at the last second. I was like, ah!
Hi, this is Nell. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, it's
Oh, it's from the girl.
It's me.
Couldn't get me out with that one. And was that guy with that hat? Did you see him that was facing the other way? Was he a ghost, do you think?
I didn't see. Look at
Nope.
the size of that person. Oh, they're floating.
Good God. Imagine seeing that. So weird. So happy this shit's probably not real. This is the shit you would literally have nightmares about. Oh, he took his hat back. Yeah, so I bet you that was who he saw when he was in the park before.
Could be.
Good God.
And his head.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how, he's even remotely okay. I guess he's not, but...
He was so close, man. Just had to hold his breath a little while longer.
I know. Oh, it's her.
Yeah, he's gonna go stop her.
I'm sorry.
Bet you did it to yourself.
Not very nice.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I can get you a motel,
Do you have money?
no.
Can you get money?
He's gonna go steal the stuff from Steven
Or
here.
your sisters or your brother?
Yeah, there he is. He's not floating though, is he?
No.
Who?
Steven's wife?
How you doing?
Yeah, that's true. Yep, I think that is her.
This is
Can you just give me Steve's address then, please?
think he's out of town.
Yeah, he's gonna go and steal the shit now.
I mean, even if he wasn't,
You should show them the one about the short story with the imaginary little friend in the garden. The one, do you know that one?
Yeah.
Imaginary?
Abigail.
Yeah.
No, yep.
I put her in one of my books too. And she talked me through it. She wrote it out with me. Awesome.
Steven's a real dickhead.
Yep.
That's all I wanted. 30 days clean so you could make me feel like shit again. Luke, fuck you.
We knew we called this.
What are you doing?
be back in a flash.
Oh, you think she stole his money when she kissed him? I bet you she stole his money.
A piece of shit. And Steven was right in the end.
Joey.
She used him. It's crazy. He's like kind of used to it, or he just looks the other way, you know?
I just don't think he wants to see him again.
Well,
Scare the shit out of him as a child.
yeah. Fuck that guy. Think that's Mr. Hill?
I would have to assume so.
And bent neck lady was Mrs.
His wife.
Heidi. I just got scared of anything. Every time I saw those headlights come around the corner, I'd sit up in bed. Now I'm staring out of my window, just full of hope.
It's interesting the way he worded that. It was saying, my mother to come take me home.
They just keep
Maybe
driving.
that's what ends up happening, you know? She brings them back home.
Maybe.
Someone special who's always had my back. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just making it worse. He
And
clearly
you
didn't have his
don't-
back.
Please let me go back. Please.
Steven.
Where are you? We'll come
Yep.
get you.
It has to be 7. It helps if you touch each one and count out loud.
So it seems like it's just like a little game that they play together.
That was why he put the soldiers up. Like, that's
Yeah.
one for each of them. That's how many it would take to kill the ghosts.
That is horrifying.
3, 4,
No!
6, 7,
And he's walking backwards.
Yeah, look at he's floating now.
Floating, yeah.
come home, my love.
I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. What the fuck?
Headlights.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't. You believe me, right?
Yeah, because he saw it now.
Come with me.
So I think he's a little more trusting now.
Come with me, Luke. What? Nell's dead. It was suicide.
They never specify how, though.
It wasn't.
It wasn't suicide. He knew.
We know. Yeah, I wonder how he knows.
We've been saying that.
Probably because that's why his body hurts so much. Because he's going through everything
Yeah.
that she went through. You know what I mean? Somewhat.
But we've been saying for a while now that I was like, they keep saying suicide. They don't specify how, because the dad's the only one that I guess found. I would assume found
Saw
it.
it, yeah.
But he, like we kept saying, he could have been saying that as in she went into that back to the house, so she's dead. You know, he just assumes. Maybe
I don't know, because why would he say when they said mom was in the window? Why would he say that's not your mother?
What do you mean?
I don't think he's assuming anything. I think
No, yeah, well,
He watched it happen.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
It's so hard to guess because you don't know. Like, you need to know what happened with the mom.
Right.
In order to learn everything. Or, like, even theorize on it.
Or, like, even know what happened to Nell. You don't know what happened to either of them.
Correct.
So, like...
Yeah, they really build up the Nell thing, like... Obviously, I think we're going to get it in the next one, so...
I think so, too, yeah. Poor Luke, man.
Right?
He's been through some shit.
That was a depressing episode.
Very depressing.
And that girl fleeced on him like that.
I want to give her, like, almost want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, I know she's an addict, and, like, I think she used, and, like...
But I don't think Luke was expecting it.
No, of course not. He left the rehab center just to help her. Got caught robbing his brother for money. Now he thinks he's a piece of shit. And all for her to just fucking steal it.
I think Steven's, now after the Nell thing, I think he's like, I think I might be starting to get it. You know? Like something's going on.
I don't think so. I took that more as like Steven still just thinks that he just doesn't believe him. He thinks that he's just using.
I don't think so.
That's why he's like, I feel like I'm going through withdrawals, but I didn't use. Like, I don't know. It's like something about his face.
It seemed like that, but like I think he's believing.
You think he will believe him? Maybe.
I think he's just like, holy shit, all that shit that he said when he was little.
I just think, I think right now he doesn't believe him, but I think if Luke, and we're not even gonna know because they don't even go back to previous people to show you like how it's progressing. I think like once they get through everybody, then we'll progress.
I think they're all gonna get together eventually.
Well, he just said it. All 7 of them need to get together. But the mom's dead. It's not possible.
We said that when he was a kid, yeah. But I
know,
think
but he's still counting to 7, and it was like all 7 of them. Remember, he was just like name the whole family. He's like, that's what you need.
Well,
to
I mean,
protect
that's why
us.
it doesn't work anymore.
Could be.
But then it wouldn't have worked when, right after the mom died.
That wasn't when the mom died, though. When he
I know.
did that.
What I'm saying though is, they said that they like outright said it in this one that she did commit suicide. The mom. They never really like specified.
No, that's what they've been saying. They've been saying that she committed suicide.
Yeah,
but we know
barely.
she didn't commit suicide. Well, at least I don't think she committed suicide. I think the
so
ghost
either.
killed her, and there's just no way of proving it.
But why is she telling them to come home? Is that so?
Solved.
That was another big question we've had. Like, are these ghosts like some of them are obviously evil, but it seems like they're just fucked up, or are they all fucked up?
I don't know.
Or is there some that have like, does the mom have a good agenda?
Like this tall guy with the hat. Like,
There's no way
what's
that
his
guy.
agenda?
Yeah. And you see his fucking hand? Oh. That guy was killing me this whole episode.
He's definitely the husband of the lady that Luke saw in the phone, in the like horn thing. That talked to him when he was talking to Nellie. He was like an old lady in the sick bed.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
actually.
I bet you those two are either the Hills or like something.
Yeah. Well, that's what we kind of were guessing in the beginning of this.
And then I'm gonna, if that's the case, then I think they trapped something in that red room.
Or something happened to them.
And now they're trying to guard.
It's either that or they all died.
And they just stay.
They just stay, and the
Yeah, because
ghosts
I
are
wouldn't
fucked
answer
up.
Abigail.
But it's either that, but that'd be kind of, I feel like that'd be kind of bland.
Yeah.
But I think what it's going to be is that they need to be either like released or something like.
For sure, they need to be released. Something needs to happen for them to be released.
But there's something more to it. Like, why is the mom and Nell saying go? Like, what does she meow?
Yeah, they're very cryptic when they speak. Because you don't get them for that long. It's not like long interactions with these ghosts. It's like
That was the
quick
most. I was
little
going to
flashes.
say, that episode finally showed us the most of like an actual
ghost.
not like
spirit.
a
and we still
glimmer of
didn't
it.
even see any face. It was just the back of him all the time. That was creepy as hell when he started floating.
No, we saw his face. Remember he pulled his.
Yeah,
face
just
out?
for a second though. I mean,
Yeah.
every other time after that, he was just floating.
But yeah, and they cut it there. Like, you don't know what happened. And we don't know what that thing down in the basement did to Luke. We just heard him going nuts, and his shirt was ripped.
Right. And nobody believes him.
That was what the crazy thing about that episode was how much, like, he didn't even, like, nobody ever believed him.
And there's been a lot of shit that he's been through since he was a kid.
But, in hindsight, I think they all have their issues with each other, except for they all get along with Nell.
Yeah.
But, so they all have issues with each other. Like, Luke hates his dad.
They all hate their dad.
Pretty much, yeah. Because they thought he was crazy, and he never told them anything. but he's gonna end up being right.
Or involved
But
somehow.
that's what I'm saying though. Like eventually they have all these issues with each other. Eventually they're all gonna
Get together. It's gonna.
They're all gonna go through
hash
some
it out for sure.
Like Shirley saw her mom. Weird shit might still happen to her, and then Steven saw Nell. Luke's been seeing shit, and the father saw whatever.
Right, and yeah.
So I feel like they're all gonna like kind of. That's why I thought Steven was saying like maybe kind of starting to. That's why he was at least being nice to him, you know. Because I feel like if he really thought he was fucked up, he would have never went there, you know.
He needed to tell him that Nell was dead.
Well, yeah.
That's why he went to the rehab center to try to find him, and then they went to pick him up. I still think he thinks he's fucked up.
I don't think so.
We'll find out.
Because there's like, why wouldn't he? He saw it now, like clear as day.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that he saw Nell.
I know that. But
so like, why?
I'm sure he knows like all the. He used to push all like Luke's shit aside too. He never believed any of these stories, so now he might say, "All right, if I saw a ghost, maybe he has been seeing."
That's
shit
possible, but
why wouldn't you think that?
I guess.
I know I would.
I think he's more processing that his sister's dead.
Well, that too.
You know what I mean? I don't think he's thinking of like linking. I think eventually it might come out that like.
I mean, that's kind of a big deal that he saw her after, as he's getting the phone call saying that she's dead.
True.
He clearly saw her.
Yeah.
Unless he's just gonna play it off like he was seeing things.
That's why I think maybe he's gonna think he's crazy until Luke tells him that he also saw Nell, and then they'll openly talk.
I feel like
about
that's gonna
it.
have to happen.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like if they're going person by person, then it's not gonna happen for at least another 3 episodes.
Yeah.
If they do the mom and dad.
Because the next one, assuming it's Nell, and that's kind of the midway point. So then maybe like the next one isn't. Maybe the mom and dad are kind of a combined story.
Could be.
Because I feel like whatever he saw, that he freaked out about.
But we could also get her story of the visions and everything.
That too.
You know?
Yeah, that was this episode where she was like.
Yeah, when she put the shawl
and he was
on.
like, even I was thinking it as the father was thinking it, like just
This
like,
is a
oh.
very detailed vision you're
and she was
having.
kind of like, it was like, yeah, oh. Well.
Like she was like really seeing it.
Maybe those are the visions. Maybe they're nothing crazy. Like that's all she sees. Like like the past of things. Like not as powerful as Theo's power, but slightly similar.
Past
you know?
or possibly even
because she can touch. Like because Theo can touch everything and see what it looks like. So it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of what she's getting. But it's weird. Does she only gets it when she gets the migraines? You know, that seems like it would be pretty sparse.
Now I'm leaning back towards like maybe the mom was dead. You know what I mean? Like maybe that was the mom's hand that gave her that touch. Because why would it give her the same power that she has?
No,
but then they talked about it afterwards.
It was definitely like a younger boy. I feel like.
Yeah, they really got me in this show. I don't know where the fuck they're going with it.
I have no clue.
I like it a lot though. It's really, really good.
It is good. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.